Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. Always a treat to watch, one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire's zone shapes up today.
Swings through that one for strike one.
2-1.
And that one is downstairs. Now 3-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck back there. Caught just shy of the wall. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Junior Caminero now at the plate. That one is upstairs. On the ground, 2-ball. Turner over to second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill today, Shane McClanahan. Chris, how about a scouting report?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And now the lefty.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Got him swinging.
Left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it. When it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch, in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Trey Turner now. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one. McClanahan, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. There's a strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is downstairs. Outside with a breaking ball.
3-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
One out, bases empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now here is Harper. The first overall pick back in 2010. That one the other way. Over to Diaz. Harper retired. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Fouled off down the right side. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Inside, almost got him. Man on second, two down. That missed inside. And the count's even at two. And there's a ball. Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 outs. Hit in the air out to center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Phillies strand one, scoreless after one. Back here in Philadelphia, now here is right Josh Lowe. Wheeler back to work. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-1. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting fifth, catcher
Danny Jansen to hit here. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
No score here in the second. That one lifted to left. Kepler on the move. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering upstairs. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Check swing, and he went. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-2.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one hammered. Gone. He shoots one out to right. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now Jose Caballero. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 1. Two outs. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Wheeler maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting 8, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Richie
Palacios.
Palacios. Just missed. Caballero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Wheeler with a throw over.
Now he's safe.
Next offering misses, and the count now 2-0. Runner takes off, right side. Throws to first, and that will end the inning. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
First pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
That's off the inside corner, and now 3-0. Ripped on a line, and it goes just foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Diaz makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting 6, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. One down. Phillies down a run. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7, catcher J.
And now it is JT Realmuto. There's a strike. The 0-1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That misses. Ball 2. to the right center. And now maybe extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And he's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
This is Bryson Stott. And that one fouled off. Second and third, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Started to swing, held up. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hard ground ball for a base dive. One runs in, the throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And a 2-1 ball game now.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
McClanahan keeping an eye on him. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate, and there's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ground ball could be 2. Tags the runner for 1, and no throw. He's into first easily.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So the lineup flips over, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. That's in there. That's strike 1. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit, Trey Turner. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 2, the Rays 1. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 3rd inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Yandy.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Diaz, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. First pitch, not close. to third. On to first. That's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman Brandon Lau.
And now it's Brandon Lau. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Strike, woo!
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Rays held in check here, and our score remains 2-1. As we go to the last of the third.
Phillies.
And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one upstairs, ball one. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. There's a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And now it's even up. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Kepler takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And the 1-0. Now a pop-up on the infield. Diaz. He's got it, and that's the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 2-1. Back at Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park
for
as
Tampa
we
Bay,
go to the
third
top of the
baseman,
fourth. And
Junior
stepping in for the
Caminero.
Rays, Junior Caminero. Ball one there.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Two. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way,
Now batting,
but that time
right fielder,
a little
Josh
anxious.
Lowe.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. In there for strike one. Rays down by a run. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have
Now
to be
batting
right in those
catcher,
spots or
Danny
things can get away
Jansen.
from you awfully quickly.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Fly to left his first time. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Low over at second, 1 down. And a curveball is just outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Fastball in for a strike. 2-2. Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in easily. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And they take the lead. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
One down. Jonathan Aranda digs in now. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's outside. Ball 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Man at first, 1 away. A little bit high. 2-1. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base
Now
with
batting,
a quick
left
free
fielder,
pass.
Richie Palacios.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Ross getting loose out there. Banks getting cranked up as well.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's a speed threat. Johnny DeLuca. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Back to the top of the lineup, Yandy Diaz now. First pitch just misses. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And strike two.
Good late sink
ball,
on that
two strikes.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And down on strikes. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 4th, and
Leading
here's the
off
catcher,
for the
JT
Phillies.
Realmuto.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
And first offering is fouled off.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Pitch
1-2.
misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
So digging in, Bryson Stott. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. The Rays leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle. Nice grab. From his knees, the throw. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
One gone, runner at first. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. McClanahan keeping him close. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. That clips the corner. McClanahan checks the runner. Stop. Back on a dive. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just locked him up right there for
Now
the second
batting,
out, and that's an
designated
at-bat he's
hitter,
probably going to be
Kyle
thinking about for a little while.
Schwarber.
Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Schwarber up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading
Lau
off
at the
for
plate,
Rays,
1 for 2.
second baseman Brandon Lau.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
2 strike.
And that's down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Now batting third baseman
Junior Caminero, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Just off the inside edge.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
This one in the air right field, and that will drop foul. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. And they'll do it again. Now it's 3-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the
right
advantages
fielder,
of relievers
Lowe.
who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Low at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is down low. And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rays 6 and the Phillies 2. And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Kyle Schwarber. McClanahan back to work. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Drew Rasmussen getting ready to go. Rodriguez also throwing. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Turner now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Man at second. Now 1-1. Swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Sends it to first. Turner is out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Harper in the box again, takes a strike. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-3. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Just missed. Harper at first, one gone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And here comes Alec Bohm. The other way. Oh, he gloves it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 6-3.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Joe Ross. And now the catcher
Leading
comes
off
up to
for the
hit.
Rays,
Danny
catcher,
Jansen.
Danny
He's already
Jansen.
homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one.
Two balls, one strike.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there.
Now,
Last
the
pitch wasn't even
designated
much to
hitter,
think about.
Jonathan Aranda.
So now the DH spot, Jonathan Aranda. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Ross,
One ball,
in his
no strike.
8th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in
Now
this one.
batting,
Nice job of
shortstop,
driving that
Jose
pitch the other way
Caballero.
on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So up next, Jose Caballero. Strike on the outside. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
One ball, one strike.
No outs, runners at first and second. And a foul ball. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
And a slider misses down and away. In the air, left field, Kepler under it. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie Palacios.
Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Just missed. Fought off foul.
Two and one.
In the dirt, but kept close. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is outside.
3-1.
Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
DeLuca.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Pitch misses there, and 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Ball outside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Rasmussen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off
Max Kepler at the plate.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
That one misses. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Uceta also getting ready.
One ball, 1 strike.
That one to first, and that's just foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Got him. One away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Real Muto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that is out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics. And they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Stop on at second with two down. Grounds one to short. Caballero tosses to first. Third out. Phillies strand one, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Phillies.
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Ruiz.
Jose Ruiz.
So back to the top of the order. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
This to center field. Marsh running hard. Makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. 1 for 3. That one misses, and that is ball one. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball. This to third. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Man at first with one gone. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Now pitching.
Jose Alvarado, ready or not,
Number
in the
46.
game now after the injury.
Jose
Well, I got to think he probably
Alvarado.
has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That to right. Castellanos makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Josh Lowe.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Stepping in, Danny Jansen. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering up and loosening in the pen. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Tap foul at the plate. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Rays strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Turner in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And a foul ball. The Rays leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. And a ball evens the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
outside corner. Got him looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Ball 1 to Bryce. Fouled off left side. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Two down, nobody on. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 6 and the Phillies 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Alvarado back to work. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strike.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's too low, and it's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, shortstop
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. That one's in there. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And ball one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Bare hand grab to first, and they get the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Tampa Bay, left fielder Richie Palacios.
2 down, base is empty. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Two outs. Ground ball to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. And that one misses up and in. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, right side of the infield. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that is that. The Rays strand just the one, but they still lead it 6-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Now
Edwin
pitching for
Uceta.
Tampa Bay, number 63, Edwin Uceta.
And now
Leading
Nick
off
Castellanos.
for the Phillies.
0 for 3 with 2
Right
flyouts and a
fielder,
strikeout.
Nick Castellanos.
That one found hard the other way.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering is fouled back. Next offering upstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That one at the knees for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. That one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Three ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two down, nobody on. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missing there, and that's ball 2. And they'll do it again.
Three ball. 2 strikes.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Edwin Uceta out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And now it's JT Realmuto. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Outside, and the count is 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Low makes the catch. And that is that. One left for Philadelphia and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Orion Kerkering.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50, Orion Kerkering.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Kerkering measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. And misses inside.
1-0.
This ball's chopped to the ground, and that's foul. Right through there for a strike.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it!
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
2 outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero will hit next. That clips the corner. Two outs. And it's fouled away.
One and two.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rays 6 and the Phillies 3. Last chance for the home team. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Just missed.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
That one's in there, and the count even at 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
He's 2 outs away. Marsh digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's too high.
No strike.
The Rays trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's through there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. And that one moves his feet. The Phillies trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that drops in for a strike. Line to left. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Up next,
got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now batting,
Last chance for the Phillies. Trey Turner now at the plate. 1 for 4 with a double. That misses, and that's ball 1. Marsh off of first with 2 away. Upstairs, and the count is 2-0. And another ball.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
.3-0 down. Line drive, and there's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now pitching for
The new
Tampa
pitcher
Bay,
in the game, Garrett
number 60,
Clevenger.
Garrett Clevenger.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. And fouled off. could end it.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Good eye right there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The tying run at the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.